If you had to work at any store in the mall, what would you work for?
Sharper Image.
Yeah. Sit in the massage chair all day?
Yeah, and just be on the cutting edge of technology all day.
I feel like the Brookstone and Sharper Image guys definitely think that they're like better than every other
They
person
do.
at the mall.
They do.
They're like,
They're selling people the future.
yeah.
It's like they've seen what's next. They know.
They're the Elon Musk of mall employees.
That's where Elon got his start.
Really? That's really cool.
It's not talked about.
No, it's literally not talked about.
I know where Dylan would work. Dylan would work at Lids.
I was gonna say you put out Lids vibes.
No way, dude. I hate that place.
It's kind of stressful how many hats are on the wall.
too
there.
many hats.
Flat Bill Central.
Too many hats, and they were always just a little bit out of my price range.
It was always super busy in Lids too, and I was like, how many of these hats have been tried on by other people right now? I want to buy mine online so I can make sure that I get like a crispy boy.
Yeah. That was a weird thing too, trying on a hat, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? You guys disinfecting these like bowling shoes? How does that work? Because I have to try on a hat. I'm very particular about the fit on the hat.
Yeah, you have to.
This brings up a good hypothetical. Like, where would you? What's the number one store to work at in the mall?
It's not Nordstrom because
Dippin' Dots?
everyone returns Nordstrom stuff, and I feel like I would just convince people to buy stuff, and then my paycheck would get docked like the week later because
And I think they worked them pretty hard.
They also like Nordstrom will take back anything,
Yeah. Oh yeah. No questions
Anything.
asked.
and like
Most of
I
the
don't
time.
want to deal with that.
How is Dippin' Dots not just sold in Sharper Image?
Why
Is
is
the ice
Dippin'
cream of the
Dots
future?
so amazing?
I used
It's
to
from the
fuck heavy with the
future.
orange. The Orange
Sharper
Julius
Image.
place was like my jam back in the day.
Yeah, OLEDs are expensive.
Are you just checking it out for me?
I'm on Amazon. They started around like 1800 for
Are you kidding?
a 65.
Man,
And that's like low end.
I take back what I said about TV prices just seeming really low for like what they used to be.
But I don't own an OLED. They're too much.
I've inherited both TVs in our apartment right now, so I've spent a total of $0 on TVs. I don't think I've bought one since. I have not bought one since before 2010.
In 2010ish, I got a 54-inch Panasonic plasma for $1,200.
How much is that now? Like $4?
Plasmas that's old technology. They don't even really do it
Yeah,
anymore.
dude. Come on, bro.
What if I wanted one with like magma?
Oh yeah, you can do magma. It's
Sick.
the Sony Magma.
Lasers.
The Sony Magma is like $8,000.
Laser beams.
the Magmavox?
It's 12K. It's crazy resolution.
Will, it wouldn't shock me if you said that you did a couple months or a summer at Hot Topic.
No, I mean, Hot Topic always gave me anxiety because even though I probably would have worn some of the stuff in there, like I felt like a majority of their stuff at the time when I would have been shopping there was like Slipknot and Marilyn Manson T-shirts and things like that. And to be honest, if I'm being honest, Slipknot and Marilyn Manson always scared me. They always made me feel very uncomfortable, and so I always kind of steered away from anything that dealt with them.
Dave's a kiosk guy.
Yeah, I'm
just
tr-
harassing people to sell Cricket Wireless.
I'm the one who like walks up to you with my like the mini helicopter I'm flying,
Just like buzzing the tower on people's heads.
or like what's the thing like you pull the string and it just like the circle just shoots out.
Yeah,
of
you
the air.
slowly
rip,
comes
you
down.
Rip that thing out,
And like I'm like walking in the path.
And you're
of
so
people.
good at it, it just falls right in your lap, man.
No, I'm the dude. I'm the dude like with the clipboard. Like you might not coming back taking a survey.
Oh.
We did that,
Dude, I'm not
once.
doing your fucking
We
survey.
did when we were kids. We did that, and we got creeped out. And we got the fuck out.
I could see J-Bone being like the guy when you walk into like a Brookstone, like he's really good at doing one of the games in there, like so suspiciously good. It's like how long have you worked here for?
Yeah.
Like you've been here for about 10 years, just doing this game every single day.
No, dude, I would not have minded working at like Fast Forward. Fast Forward was like, did you have that?
No.
It was like
Oh, no.
more. It was like Gadzooks or Hot Topic, but more like
Gadzooks.
more skater friendly.
Spencer's.
Yeah, or dude, PacSun.
PacSun might be the move.
PacSun might be the move because like I feel like that was like a hot clientele.
If you would have told me as a 12-year-old that I could work at Nike Town for the rest of my life, I would have 100% done it.
Foot Locker.
The second we walked into Nike Town in Chicago on vacation, it was like all bets were off. I was like, get me there.
I've never seen a Nike Town before.
Dude, it's heaven.
Dude,
Sounds like it.
one of the most uncomfortable things I've seen at a mall, outside of Abercrombie, they like hired some kid who couldn't have been more than 17 to just stand shirtless, and he was ripped up, like just stand
It's
out
not
there.
okay.
And like there would be like moms with like 12-year-old girls walking by, like, oh my gosh, and like taking pictures of the guy. I'm like, dude, this is creepy.
It's weird, dude.
Wow.
Weird.
Like this dude is like
There's
16.
probably like old like scummy dads that are like, well, why can't they do that at Victoria's Secret? You know what I'm saying? Dude,
Let's get a girl out here.
we were
Oh,
going. So we were going through old photos on a Zoom the other day, like with my family. We were just kind of screen sharing and going through some old photos. And there was one of me, and I was wearing an Abercrombie shirt, and it was a shirt that I wore 4 days out of the 5 days of the week at school because I was just obsessed with it. And it was an extra small muscle fit. And that's the only way. It was still baggy on me, but I was like, dude, I'm the only 8th grader wearing Abercrombie because like no one else can fit in
Oh
this
my
shit.
god.
I felt like such a G.
Abercrombie for me. You know who got me into it was Clay, and it was when
Makes
and
sense.
this will make
Dude,
sense.
you weren't
because-
shit if you didn't have Abercrombie.
Well, this is before they like pivoted because it was like almost like Orvis. It was like an outdoor brand, like
Yeah.
LL Bean type, and it was like, oh, Abercrombie. Okay, cool. This is like I don't know. It put off like northern fall vibes or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. That's what it used to be. Just a straight
Clay-
up outdoors like fishing hunting company.
Yeah, like Clay got us into it, and like we had like the hats, and we would like curl them,
Oh.
and then they started like really going all in on like the novelty.
Yeah, on like, and then like they started sending out catalogs with like naked chicks in them and stuff.
They did.
There was very little swag in
I,
1999.
I had some cargo pants from there. Not proud of it, but I had them.
Man, they had the cargo shorts that hit 6 inches below the knee.
Mm-hmm.
I always hated
They're
the cargo
sick.
shorts that had the strings that were at the bottom.
Yeah,
would hang.
that was
hated them.
Abercrombie.
The
Hated
fray?
them. Hated them.
The fake fray.
No, they were just like
The straps that
yeah, they
came
looked
down.
like military grade like straps that would that you
Yeah.
like tighten.
Oh,
versus-
those-
It's like why,
yeah.
why would I need these straps? Like
If you were
I'm not wading through like a river right now trying to like I'm not forging anything.
in like 1999, if you didn't have an Abercrombie hat that you cut into a visor, like cut the top off and wore it
No.
around during the summer, like you were a little bitch.
Yeah.
There's no way I ever did that.
You keep so much shit in those cargo shorts.
Or had a fish hook in the bill.
Oh, I hated that.
Oh, that's dude,
I made fun of you if you
It
did
let
that.
people know.
I had an
A hook and a
Abercrombie hat.
frayed bill.
It was
like
the
you-
original Peaky
You rub
Blinders.
the end of the bill on the sidewalk to get it to fray.
Yeah.
Trash.
No, you got to buy it frayed.
You can just do it yourself.
I remember just taking like a Coke can and just wrapping my hat around the Coke can and then putting rubber bands around it so that it would have like the most aggressive like
Oh.
flex of all time. And it was what a terrible look.
I still don't know what's cool on regular hat bills.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I
like,
don't know either.
I've posted some photos with hats, and people are like, "Don't be afraid to curl that bill, bud." And I'm like, if you curl it too much, you look like you're a high school baseball guy
Yeah.
Mhm.
or something. Which is weird because like now, like college baseball guy, or at least a while ago, was like flat bill, like aggressive flat bill.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like I don't know what it's all over the map with the bill curling.
Yeah, I don't know what to do either.
Overly curled is a bad look.
Correct.
And you don't
Correct.
want a visible crease either.
No. Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
What about the bottle caps around the bill of the hat? You
Never
see that?
did.
No.
that. That's the worst.
That was so bad.
Dude, that sounds pretty chill. I might do that.
Like one of those white collegiate hats, those were very popular.
I still like those hats.
I do too. They're classic.
I don't know why we don't see more of those around.
I just remember walking into Abercrombie and just sneezing because it just smelled like like bad cologne.
The mu-
I mean, after I had that one shirt that fit me because it was muscle fit and extra small, I would just go to every single T-shirt in the store and try to find like, all right, muscle fit. Extra. Nope, they don't have this.
Those collegiate hats, the most popular one was South Carolina because it just said Cox across it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had a good Michigan.
They're the
hat
Gamecocks, David.
Yeah.
I had a really good Michigan one, and a nice-looking young lady stole it from me at a tailgate, and I never saw it again.
Oh,
Nice, dude.
see,
I was like,
Sick.
"Oh, dude, she wants my hat. I'm in with her." And then all of a sudden, I was just at the game,
She just
like
wanted
getting
the hat.
sunburned.
that was the ultimate flirt move. If a girl stole your hat, she wanted it.
That's what I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow."
Oh, it's over.
What was the other? I always liked the state hat. I think it was NC State. It just
It
said
said
state.
state, yeah.
That was tight.
That was cool.
Dude, if it was NC State, get me one that says Wolfpack on it.
Wolfpack's
oh
tight.
shit.
Yeah, the Cox hat was like you knew that
Like,
that guy.
okay.
You knew if you went into a
Cool,
movie
dude.
theater, if you went to see like a movie on a Friday night, and there's like a row of kids, and one of them has the Cox hat on, they're gonna be fucking the movie up for you.
Yeah, you're gonna be asking, you're gonna be finding someone to ask him to ask him to quiet down a
He's
little
a
bit.
troublemaker.
Like these kids are gonna be like shooting spitballs on the screen, making like fart noises, doing the old bottle trick where they just roll a glass bottle and it just slowly and loudly rolls down the.
That's a classic.
I was
though.
in a theater one time where these two kids were on the front row intentionally being disruptive, like talking really loudly.
Probably me.
And someone from like 10 or 15 rows back threw a shoe at them.
Yes,
And it
dude.
hit the little girl in the head and they ran out. It was
Oh.
I think they got it.
I did. I said yes before I knew someone was actually struck with his shoe.
Well, they were
There you go,
asking
Will.
for it. It was funny. She was okay. They got an applause from that one. Anyway,
What
That-
movie was it?
I don't remember. This is 15, 20
We got
years
accused
ago.
of pulling a fire alarm once, and we never did that. And like the manager, like people pointed to us because like we were like before the movie, kind of being, you know.
Did y'all have a
bit
Cox
wild.
hat in the squad? Is that why?
I mean, well, I could name the dude, Chris B. I'll leave it at that. He was definitely rocking one.
Chris Berman?
No, it was not Berman.
Oh,
He was significantly older.
okay.
That'd be weird if he was with us.
Yeah, if your squad included Chris Berman, that'd be weird.
We'd be like, dude, Chris, where do you want to sit? Back.
in the back.
We're sitting way back.
Back.
He's just
So stupid.
You're like watching like
What are we doing?
a sports movie, and like he's just like whoop. He's just like
What if we just now found out that,
Yeah.
that Dave's squad
You're
included
trying to
Chris
watch.
Berman?
You're watching Friday Night Lights like when it came out in theaters, and he's just like tossing out commentary mid movie. That'd be so annoying.
Jeez.
It's like, dude, lay off the fucking cherry Coke, Chris.